Hey everybody, it's Jason. I just wanted to hop on here real quick to let you all know a couple things about the Total Performance lasers. Um, we are our own company. We do have somebody that's making the lasers for us, but we're just a grassroots company, just like everything else we've done. We're starting up this as uh, a premium laser product. We're not trying to compete with your standard stick lasers that everybody else uses. Um, Everybody else has pretty much got the market on those. We might offer some version of that later if things pick up the way we intend with the lasers on here, and we'll obviously fill the gap that our customers need. Um, but we're still going to keep it on the higher end. We're going to use better heads. We're going to use better optics. We're going to use just overall better components, laser sources and stuff. I mean, those everybody's got the same thing on those. In reality, it boils down to the speed, which boils down to the head mostly. Um, Speed, the precision, pricing, and the capabilities. Our goal for everything that we've done, even with Rotoboss and Apple Air, we've tried to give give everybody essentially an option to purchase something that fits their budget, fits their needs, the requirements, space, things like that. We try to find something to fill that void, and with the rotaries, we've done that. We've got, I think, 8 different versions. The air filters, we've got 6 or 8. And the lasers, we have one currently, and soon, hopefully by the end of this year, early next year, we'll have the X2 version of it, which is what I have as the prototype, is the X2 version. But that'll be much different once the final product comes out. And the X1, which is a single source, is going to use the same structure as what I currently have and what you're seeing videos of. So what you're seeing videos of is what you will get structurally. Internally, it'll be different because it'll have a single source and single components for that source and everything else. So basically, everything's going to be halved. Um, but what you're seeing in the videos is going to be practical and accurate to what you're going to get. Again, we're making some modifications. We're making space modifications to allow for bigger objects on the height wise, and then we'll kind of go from there. But the best option we have right now is, hands down in my opinion, is the CO2 for doing cups. We do have we have CO2, we have UV, 5 watt for the X1. We'll probably have up to 15 watt water cooled in the X2. Same thing with the CO2. We'll probably have a more powerful head that is water cooled, because that'll be able to handle, with the weight and everything, it'll be able to handle that a lot better in the X2. But everything in the X1 is going to be air cooled, so you have a 5 watt UV, 50 watt MOPA, M8, and a 60 watt CO2. Those are the 3 lasers for the X1, which are plenty. We've done plenty with it. You might be able to bump up to a water cooled. It's just a matter of, with the Duality X1, you have to tip it, or you have to manually tip it from flat for rotary up to vertical for your regular Galvo. And as an X2, it can be done. It's just too heavy. It's not safe. So we opted not to do the X2 in the desktop version. We've decided to go a different route with that, which more will come on that later this year as we go. But yeah. So as I was saying, the CO2 configuration I think is going to be the best, especially for rotary. If you're trying to find a dedicated tumbler rotary machine, then the Duality X1 X1 CO2 would be your best option, because CO2 is going to be best for doing cups anyways, especially coated, anything coated, cups in general, or specifically in this case. But so the CO2 is going to be best overall for that. The speed of this, we've gotten down to just over 6 minutes on a full wrap 30-ounce cup. There are some caveats to that you know, the design intensity, the sprawl, the design, everything like that. A lot of things are going to play into the speed and everything on a full wrap. But we've done a design on our regular Thunderbolt. We've done that same design on our Nova 35, and we've done the same design on the X1 CO2. And X1 CO2 has everything beat by a lot. Like I said, I think the one that you've seen the most videos on, that was about a 9 minute, 8.5-ish minute, 9 minute full wrap. And I wouldn't say it's the most intense, but it's definitely got some detail. Basically, I'm looking for a full sweep. You know, as long as it's doing a full sweep and engraving the whole way, because that's what's really going to slow things down or speed things up, is how quickly or often it can do that. But anyways, so the best bet all around is going to be the CO2. It's a 60 watt. It is RF. It's air cooled. Very quiet. I haven't done decibel readings on it yet, but I mean it's really quiet compared to all the air cooled CO2s that are out there already, with the exception of maybe one or two. This thing is extremely quiet. You don't even know it's on, really. If you own like a Thunder Laser or something like that with the RF tube, very similar. It's the same tube, same fan, same everything. So it is much quieter and got plenty of power. So but yeah, like I said, we started this business kind of as a passion project, because I've always wanted my own laser. I've had a lot of ideas in my head, and was finally able to kind of pull the trigger on that and get something going. Everything kind of lined up. Found a manufacturer, and very happy with what they're putting out, and look forward to doing more with them. That won't be disclosed at this point or at this moment, but there's no smoke, there's no mirrors. I am the owner of the company, so or I'm sorry, I'm the manager of Total Performance Lasers. So everything goes through me, essentially. So any inputs you have, please let me know. I'm happy to take them and do with them what I can, if I can. And because ultimately I want this to be like anything else we've ever made. I want it to be flexible. I want it to be upgradable / growable as much as we can, given that it's hardware and software and all that stuff involved. But to try to make it as capable and everything as possible, and last you as long as possible. So yeah, I mean, that's at the end, the goal is to give you guys the best product that we possibly can, and with your inputs we can make that possible. So sorry for the long drawn out post. I may do a live if anybody wants to do a live. I'm happy to answer any questions, go over anything, any more details. If not, I'll probably end up doing like a little video series on going over individual things of the laser, and we'll be going over some of the air filters, our Apple Air USA air filter systems, because we do have a couple that we compare with this when you purchase, and that's all on our website as well, at totalperformancelasers.com. If you have any questions, reach out to me, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great rest of your week, and we'll be doing more of these videos to kind of keep you guys in the loop. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.